Welcome guys to the very first video on our channel about Forza Horizon 4. It is finally here. Today is September 28th. Just got this game today and man, I've been playing for the last 2 hours. I could not be more excited for this game. Everything in it is just so amazing. Such a big upgrade from even the last Forza, which was a huge upgrade from the second Horizon game that we had. So I'm very pumped to be pumping out videos for you guys on this game. Today what we're gonna do, I've already, like I said, played for about 2 hours, just kind of got to play around with things and learn the different things in the game. But finally everything is unlocked. It does take quite a while for like the auto show and the auction house to get unlocked, but everything is available now, which is very cool. I've got my first house in the game. As far as becoming a VIP, the second house is now available. So I'm not going to show you any of the content that I've been doing over the last 2 hours because there were some issues with updating, and also there's some music and all that sort of jazz. But we're finally back in it. What I want to show you is I want to show you what I got for pre-ordering the game, and also just the layout of everything. I don't know if many people have actually shown this, probably because the game's been out for almost 24 hours now, but if you guys want to watch here, then I'll show you as much as possible. So just jumping right back actually into that, here is the Forza Vista, and man, it is spot on. It looks so good over here. The lighting's perfect with the white on the ground. Like, it just makes the cars look so realistic. You can get some incredible photos in this game, and I'm very pumped to check out all the cars in this lighting in this room. So hopefully I can buy all the cars eventually. I know with the auction house there's going to be a lot of different methods of making money in this game. That way I can actually spend it on the cars. But we'll dive into my cars, which ones I have. So right off the bat, you actually start off the game and you have a choice of getting this Focus RS. I forget the second car, and it's like a 69 Dodge Charger. Those are the three cars that are an option to you. So I went with Focus RS. This was given to me for free just to do the first couple races with. The second car that's offered to you for free is the Subaru WRX STI. That as well as a Lancia. And then again, I forget the third car, but I chose this one for some off-roading and it was a lot of fun. Now diving into it, I'm not too sure why I got some of these vehicles, but this Mustang GT was because I've previously played Forza Motorsport 7, and this Raptor is because I've previously played Forza Horizon 3. So those were given to me. Now I jump into my garage. I actually have this van, which I don't know why I have. Maybe it says on the side. It does not. It's probably a Horizon Edition car. There's also this Zonda R Forza Edition that I was received. It's a $2 million car, which is very cool. It's gold as well, which is, who wouldn't want a gold Zonda R? So that's very cool that we were given that car. But that's not all. There's also this Titan Warrior Concept Forza Edition, which is very cool, camo looking. It's actually a sick looking truck. That's sweet. But there's also other cars that I get for being a VIP and buying the Ultimate Edition. So that's what I'm going to show you. If you guys did buy it, make sure that all your stuff downloads. I know when I entered my code into the Xbox, everything just went in queue and didn't actually download. So when I went into it, I was able to push each individual one to start updating, and that way everything was brought to this game. But we'll go over to, I believe it's Auto Show, and check out some DLC cars. So these are all the cars that I actually get in this game. Now there's two different bundles that you get with the pre-order or the Ultimate Edition. It's the Best of Bond, which is James Bond cars, which I'm very excited for that DB10 on the left side there. And there's also a Formula Drift car pack, which is just insane. So we'll dive into the Best of Bond ones. I'm actually going to collect them all. I don't think I have collected any of them yet, but we're going to push A on each individual one and add it to the garage, and we'll kind of go over them. So this is the DB10, which is very cool. I'm just going to get all of them in the standard color. I really like this car. This car was created for the James Bond Spectre movie. I think they only made like 10 of them. I might be wrong on that number, but I believe that's right, and they were all for that movie. Now I'm very excited to see what other cars are coming to Forza, and I did actually kind of check it out a little bit earlier. You know what? I'm not going to go through each individual one and add it to the garage because that will take forever and be very repetitive, but we'll go over them all. That's what we'll do, and then I'll do that in my spare time. So we got this Aston Martin 2015 DB10, which I just added to the garage. We got this Jaguar CX-75. Very cool car. It is a concept car, I believe. I don't think they actually make it in real life. Maybe they do, but it's such a sweet car. It's actually also involved in the James Bond Spectre movie. It chases the DB10. We have this DBS 2008. We have this Citroen. Not too sure how to say that, but that's kind of cool. Probably never use it, but very nice. We got this Aston Martin. This kind of looks like a Mustang, to be honest, like an older, yeah, Mustang. Yeah, it looks like a Mustang, but it's an Aston Martin, believe it or not. It's a 1986 Aston Martin V8. So they didn't get too creative with that, but I'm sure it has a V8 engine, not a V12 like most modern day Aston Martins do. We got the original BMW Z8, which James Bond was famous for. We got a Lotus Esprit. We got an AMC Hornet. We got another Aston Martin DBS. That's a 1969. And we got, of course, the iconic 1964 DB5. Very nice. I'm sure each one of these cars has some special things in the game as well. I'm not too sure. I haven't driven any of them yet, but I will be driving each and every single one of them. Jumping over to the Formula Drift car pack. Now these look freaking awesome, man. Look at that. We have the HSV Malo. We have the Nissan 240SX, BMW 325i. This Mustang is just on another level, man. It's so nice. It's a 2015 Ford Mustang. We got another 240SX, a little bit newer of one, I believe. Or, no, it's older, actually. It's a completely different design than this 240. And it's only a year apart. I'm not too sure the info on that one, but it's also very cool. We got a Dodge Viper SRT 10. This is 2006. And we got another 240SX 1995. So we have one for each year here, and they all look absolutely amazing. This one more looks like a Challenger, to be honest. It kind of has like a wide body Challenger body on it, but I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what's up with that one, but I'm excited to learn each and every single one of these cars and play with them. So those are all being added to the garage. Here's the next thing, which is very, very cool. Now, I have a car pass, and what that means is Forza, they're going to be releasing brand new cars to the game every single week for 21 weeks. They're going to release 2 per week, and you get them automatically as a VIP, as a Ultimate Edition guy. You get them right away. When they come out, you can actually buy them if you want to. If you like those 2 cars that are coming out that week, you can buy them. But for me, I've already bought them all with the Ultimate Edition, so I automatically get them. So if you go over to Car Pass on the right side here and click it, you can actually see what's coming up in the previous weeks as well. So you can see that like the entire month what cars are coming. But if you look at this one, this is one of my favorite cars in the entire world. I actually was able to see this car in real life. It's the record breaker for 0 kilometers up to 400 kilometers, all the way back down to 0. This, I think, is one of the fastest cars in the world. I think it broke like the fastest speed ever, but I might be wrong on that too. But anyway, I get it for free, which is freaking awesome. So we're actually going to dive right on into this and receive it today, I believe. I believe it said September 28th we actually get to buy it. So we'll dive right on into it. Now this is the RS or XS Koenigsegg Agera. There's also the Agera R in this game, or I think it's just the Agera. It's the same one that's been in all the Forza's games since Koenigsegg was introduced. We got the Regera, we got the Agera, and of course the 1-to-1 as well. But we just added this car, which will be one of our favorite cars in the entire game. It is an RS, just to be clear on that. You can see right on that carbon fiber panel there. This is absolutely incredible. Let's go ahead and try and open this thing up. Now, believe it or not, every single Koenigsegg is a convertible. So this whole roof actually comes off in real life, and it gets stored right inside this front hood here. However, that does not look like it would be able to fit there. So I might be spitting lies here, you know. I was pretty sure that every single Koenigsegg out there was a convertible. We'll try and remove the roof here. It doesn't actually let us, but I believe based on the fact that I can see those seams there, I believe that roof comes off. So either way, we'll try and explode it actually. Let's see what happens. The entire thing kind of opens up. You got all the gizmos back here. It looks very, very cool with these big exhaust pipes coming down into the center. You got the rear diffuser there. I love how it just completely opens up. Very unique with the doors in the front, but I will be doing a video on that in the future. But I just kind of want to jump into this game and kind of show you some things. If you guys wanted to see all the different cars in the game, I can kind of quickly go through those as well. We have the Abarths, the NSX, bunch of Acuras there. We got the Alfa Romeos, AMCs. We got the Warthog for anybody who likes Halo. They're a Halo fan and like using this vehicle in this game. That is back. We got this car, which I thought was very cool. That's kind of a cool car to add. Not sure what it is. Got all the same Aston Martins from the previous games, all the same Audis. We have both these cars in the game as well. This one I believe was only in Forza Motorsport 7, but they've brought it to Forza Horizon 4, which a lot of people will like. We got the Bach Mono, same Bentleys as before. We're actually missing the race cars, so I don't think any of the GT3 cars came to this game because there was a couple Bentleys. We got this beast of a car. This is crazy. That's a new Bentley that's been added. I could imagine it's a huge car. We got all the BMWs from previous games. We got this. Yep, it's back. Is that a three-wheeler or four-wheeler? I think that's a four-wheeler from what I can see. We got the Bowler. Bowler? Is that what it's called? Got the Bugattis, the Chiron. We were actually, when we start the game, you actually get thrown into a Chiron to do like a little movie skit. So you got the Bugattis, the Cadillacs, the Chevys. Very nice. Got all the Dodges again. Now I was looking for the Demon, and I don't think the Demon has been introduced to this game because I believe it was part of the Fast and the Furious pack, which they did not carry over to this game. So whether that's coming in the future or not, I'm not too sure, but I could imagine something like that will be coming. We got all the same Ferraris as every other game. There's so many Ferraris to choose from, and that's where a lot of the money that you get in this game goes towards. It's multiple of these are like $10 million, like this LM, 250 LM, this 250 GTO. All these are like 10 million credits. Actually, I might be able to see what they are. Yeah, right there. On the bottom left, you can see how expensive these are. 10 million, 10 million, 2.6, 10 million, 8 million, 10. List goes on and on and on. So we got the Mustangs. The 2018 Mustang GT is brand new to this game. It hasn't been in any of the other games. We still have the Ford GTs, the Shelby GT350R. Very cool. These are all the drift cars that I showed you. And they separate them from all the other cars. So this one doesn't go into the Nissans, which is actually pretty cool. Got the Venom. This looks brand new as a trophy truck. I don't think that's been in any of the other ones. We have all the Hoonigan cars, which is awesome. I actually got to play around with Ford Hoonigan Mustang. And I guess it's Hoonicorn, that's what they call it. But I played around with it in Forza Motorsport 7, and man, it is so fast. This is such a good car. Got the Infinities, some Jags. Very, very happy or excited to see what I can do to this Jaguar F-Type. I watched AR12 Nick. I watched his video, and he did some insane stuff with that. So excited for that. Got those Aston Martins. We have the Koenigsegg again. Like I said, the Regera, the 1-to-1, and it's just an Regera, not an Regera R, but that is in the game. We got all of the Lamborghinis. Hopefully they bring the actual Urus to the game now that they've unveiled like its actual looks and everything like that. That'd be cool. It's definitely a lot better than this one, but who knows? I'm sure they'll bring it 100%. And also the Performante. Hopefully they bring the Huracan Performante to the game. Now you can't see the Huracan here, so I think it's something to do with the career mode that you have to get it there, or the auction house, but I don't think you can buy it straight off the auction house here. Got some Lotuses, the Maseratis, Mazdas. You can buy the Mazda RX-7 in the store, so 35 grand. I don't think you've been able to do that before. You got the McLarens, the Senna, brand new to this game. That was so fun to drive. You get to drive it right when you get the game, and it's very, very fun. 720S, brand new to the Horizon Edition or Horizon World as well. It was in Forza 7, but totally different games. Got the P1 still, very cool. Got the Mercedes, and look at that, you get the big transport truck. That's very cool. You also get this truck, which is brand new to this game. There's a couple other ones that are brand new that I'm not too familiar with, but you'll probably spot them. Like this looks brand new. I don't think I've ever seen that. These were in here before. We got the Nissan GTRs. We got the Paganis. Got this one again, the Polaris. And my personal favorite, man, these are in the game. You don't have to pay for them. You don't have to wait for them. Porsche is here to stay, and you get all the freaking best Porsches that are out there, all available to you for your pleasure. So those are going to be filling up in the garage very, very quickly, especially this GT2 RS, man. Very impressed with that car. You got Solines, and you got some Subarus. Subaru's very fun to drive in this game as well. I have a whole bunch of free cars in this game just waiting for me to pick up. The Gurkha is here. We got a couple of Toyotas. Now, they did take out quite a few Toyotas out of this game, and I believe they did Volkswagen too. Nope, Volkswagen's right there. I forget what other company, maybe Lexus. I think it was Lexus they took out, but we have a whole bunch of Volkswagens in this game, so not to worry. And there we go. Look at that. That's a sweet truck. I almost like that better than Mercedes. So we got a Volvo semi-truck, which is very cool. And what was the other company? Tesla. They don't have Tesla in here anymore either. No, they don't. So they took Tesla out, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I mean, it's not that big a deal. And then they got the Willys Jeep, of course. So those are all the cars in the game. I'm sure there's a couple more as well, like the Aston Martin Vulcan. I don't think I saw that. Yeah, it's there. But anyway, a bunch of different cars for just the that you win throughout the campaign. So make sure to do that. I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of videos on all the houses and all the businesses and stunt drives and everything like that in the game. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys are subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that like button if you guys did like this video. And just like that, this video is over. I will see you guys next time.